How to start an online store with Shopify, a step-by-step guide. Illustration of a chef cooking up a Shopify store with all the essential ingredients, such as a logo, domain, website theme. The first time I set up an online store, I remember staring at the blank canvas before me, not knowing where to start. I agonized over picking the perfect theme. I started building my homepage before adding any products. And I spent a lot of time trying to get the wrong things exactly right before I launched. Looking back, the mistakes I made are not uncommon for first-timers. That's why I wanted to create the kind of resource I wish I had when I started, a walkthrough of all the decisions that go into setting up a ready-to-launch online store on Shopify that anyone can follow along with. The example I'll be using in this guide is the simple hot sauce store pictured below. I'll be peeling back the curtain to show you the thinking that went into the product listings, homepage design, copywriting, shipping settings, and the dozens of decisions involved in translating a business idea into an online store. Light bulb tip: if you get stuck while building your own Shopify store, you can skip ahead and revisit a section later. Look for answers in our Help Center, ask the Shopify community, follow our Getting Started with Shopify course, hire a Shopify store setup expert, or reach out to our award-winning 24/7 support team. It's okay to figure things out as you go, and Shopify offers many resources to help. How to start an online store from scratch. Add the products you want to sell. Create key pages for your store. Pick a theme and customize your online store. Customize your shipping settings. Configure your tax settings. Set up your payment gateway and payouts. Prepare your store for launch. Launch your store. Starting a free trial of Shopify. Before we begin, you'll need to start a free trial of Shopify. The 14-day trial should give you more than enough time to build an online store that's ready to launch if you follow this guide, and keep in mind that you can continue to add products and improve your store after it goes live. Email address. Enter your email address. When you start your trial, you'll be prompted to enter a store name, which will become your default URL. For example, storename.myshopify.com. You won't be able to change this, but you will be able to buy a custom domain, for example, yourstore.com, later on, so don't worry about picking the perfect name right now. Win the ultimate home business setup. For a limited time, you could win a laptop, webcam, microphone, ring light, standing desk, office chair, a free year on Shopify, and an expert consultation, plus a whole lot more. Watch the video for more details. After answering a few questions, you'll find yourself inside your own Shopify account. A new Shopify store. Here's a quick checklist of what you should have before you begin and what I'll be working with to build my store. A business idea. Since so many hot sauce brands brag about being the hottest hot sauce ever, I thought it would be fun if my example store, Kinda Hot Sauce, sold great tasting mild hot sauces for the semi-adventurous. If you don't have a business idea yet, you can browse our list of business ideas for inspiration. A business name. I used Named to check if my business name ideas were available on social and as a domain before settling on it. Since some com URLs are hard to come by, I went with kindahotsauce.shop as the domain. Don't know what to call your store? Learn how to choose a domain name or try Shopify's free domain name generator. A logo. I worked with a designer to come up with this logo for a challenger brand that's clever, mischievous, bold, and spicy, tongue-in-cheek for a mild hot sauce company. I prepared a PNG file with a transparent background so it's easier to resize it without losing quality. You can follow our guide to create your own logo for free or by hiring a designer. Kinda Hot Sauce logo for online store setup. Products to sell. You can sell physical products, digital goods, or services in your Shopify store. My products aren't real, but I've tried my best to make them realistic. I'll be adding 4 products to the Kinda Hot Sauce store: Hot Enough Habanero, Born to be Mild Thai Chili, the Friendly Ghost Pepper, and a 3-pack hot sauce bundle. If you don't have any products to sell yet, you can read our guide on how to find a profitable product idea or use one of the many product sourcing apps available on Shopify. Photos. Clean product photography helps you put your best foot forward. I'll be using mock-ups of my hot sauce bottles on a white background, along with some stock photos for lifestyle imagery. If you're on a budget, you can shoot your own product photos, even with just a smartphone camera, or use free stock photos until you can shoot your own custom lifestyle photos. Light bulb tip: if you're unsure where to perform an action in Shopify or want to quickly navigate to a specific location, you can use Shopify's smart search bar to go directly to specific products, pages, or settings. Shopify Smart Search. 1. Add your products. What's an online store without anything to buy? Adding products should be one of the first things you do, because your products are what you'll design the look and feel of your website around. In your new Shopify store, go to Products greater than Add Product to create your first product listing. Add a product in Shopify. There's a number of decisions we'll be making on this page, so let's break them down into steps. Write your product title and description. Product pages are where customers go to learn about a product and decide whether or not to buy it. Details matter, and sharing the right information in the right way, from pricing to sizing, through text or visuals, can make all the difference. If you're not sure what to include, you can look at other online stores in your market for inspiration. Your product title should make it clear what the product is. This is what customers will see as they browse your store and what will help them find what they're looking for in your catalog. Try to keep it short and use your product description or variants, more on those later, to surface other specific information or product options, such as colors or sizes. For our first product title, we'll just use the name of our flagship hot sauce, Hot Enough Habanero. Product descriptions describe and sell your product. They're also a common source of writer's block. The good news is you don't need to be a professional copywriter to write a compelling product description. You just need to know who you're speaking to. Think about what your customer needs to know to feel confident buying your product and try to communicate it in your description. Highlight incentives. Do you offer a generous return policy or free shipping? Are your products eco-friendly? Consider what features, benefits, and offers really matter, and cut the fluff. Many stores mix text and icons to quickly communicate these selling points on their product pages. Anticipate common questions or objections. What might make a customer hesitate to buy? Are they afraid of buying the wrong size? Do they need to know what your products are made of in case they have allergies? Do they need to know that your products are ethically made? Make your text easy to scan. Make your descriptions easier to read with short paragraphs, bullet points, subheadings, bolded text, etc. Then ask yourself how quickly a visitor can pull out the information they need. Help customers see themselves using your product. Customers can't taste, feel, touch, or try on your products. Outside of product photos, you can bring your products to life by listing the materials you use, including a sizing chart, or sharing the story about how they're made, it all depends on your product. For a product like hot sauce, we can confidently assume customers care about the following details in particular when making a purchase: ingredients, flavor, quantity, how spicy it is, and what it pairs well with. So I've done my best to make all this information accessible at a glance for my store's visitors. Shopify product page example. Upload product photos or other media. In the media section of your product page, you can upload any visual media that helps you share richer details about your products: photos, GIFs, videos, or even 3D models. Presentation makes all the difference. Help customers imagine owning your product. Help them see it in action or proudly displayed in their space. Here are a few points to remember. Use high-quality photos that put your products in the best light. Avoid blurry or low-resolution images. Try to maintain the same aspect ratio, i.e., the ratio between the width and height, across your product photos so that all your photos appear the same size. This consistency creates a cleaner, more professional appearance for your store. Hot sauces bottle product photos with consistent aspect ratios. If you're on a budget, most modern smartphones are capable of shooting high-quality product photos, and you can use free photo editing tools to touch them up, like remove.bg, which lets you remove the background for free. After uploading an image, you can click on it to perform basic edits, such as cropping and resizing. You can also edit the alt text for accessibility to describe your photos to people who cannot see them. For example, I've written a 150 ml bottle of Hot Enough Habanero by Kinda Hot sauce to help anyone with a visual impairment shop with me. I'll be using a single photo of a hot sauce bottle on a white background. But for products where the customer might need more visual information, such as clothing or jewelry, using multiple photos that offer additional angles or details can help improve customer trust. Shopify Store Media Upload.